back to the episode Last Day on Earth, and welcome to a brand spanking new update that we got coming in, lads. And Lassie's way an update that I have personally, I feel like, been asking for freaking years. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is finally possible to do none other than build a second refined melting furnace and a second recycler into your base. What was formerly restricted to just, well, this is just part of the update, by the way. We got more to get into, but I'm focusing on this because I've been asking, I feel like I've been begging into the abyss for years about this, and it's finally here. The capability to double your recycler output and double your refined furnace, I can't English it. I don't know, man. My brain's broken. That thing, a second one of that thing too. Now, it's only fitting that we put those boys right up into here. Now, here's the thing though. I do not have room for these at the moment, so we're gonna have to do some slight renovations. That's why I got my renovation outfit on. Star, what do you mean? Oh yeah, this is the skin that I forgot to, dude. I was like, I kind of just forgot to actually show this thing off. We unlocked it last episode, but I went brain dead for a second and actually forgot to show it. So here you have it, the second ever outfit in Last Day on Earth to have a perk associated with it, the Master Builder perk, where you can get resources for breaking down constructions on home locations, making renovations a little bit cheaper. And that's perfect because we're gonna need some renovations for what we're about to have going on right here, right now. So here's my train of thought for how we should be doing this puppy. Long story short, I'm just gonna go ahead. We got these two chests over here that are just filled to the brim with aluminum because I just have a lot of freaking aluminum in my life right now. I just keep on trying to consolidate it, but aluminum is just, I just have a lot of aluminum. I don't know what to say. We're gonna go ahead and move these puppies over here where we formerly had some workbenches, because I mean, this is also like what we're essentially gonna have like be our level 5, like our level 5 walled in area, because if you guys don't know, this is the warehouse slash building, whatever you want to call it, where we are gonna have the highest level walls in Last Day on Earth possible. So it only makes sense for us to be protecting the best goods in there, even though currently at this moment in time it doesn't matter. Level 5 walls and level 4 walls are effectively the same, except for how they look. They don't have an actual like advantage at the moment. That is probably subject to change. Hopefully via a rating update or something is, you know, kind of like not too in the distant future here or something like that. That'd be pretty cash money if you ask me. But yeah, long story short, here you have it. We got the renovated just massive freaking box with a bunch of chests up in it. And now we got a little bit of room here to work with. I still got 2 chests over here with a bunch of our kind of like resources that are like, I don't know, it's like raw and refined resources that I have to do with all the workbenches here, because that just kind of makes sense to me. I don't know. But you know what I do know is that we actually got to go and place these puppies down. Our second ever recycler and our second ever refining furnace. Although we are gonna have to, I want to reorganize this a little bit so it looks pretty. You know what I mean? So here's what I think I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do that, and then boom, look at that. I think that's looking really clean right there. You got kind of like an extended workstation between these 2 recyclers, and then to go along with that, I might go ahead and actually like redo where I can't put that down on there. Okay, 1 second. But I'm also thinking I'd move this puppy right over there into like that corner type of thing. I'm thinking perhaps move that guy over there. I'm thinking move, you know what we're gonna do with this press is move that over into this corner, and then I think it makes sense for us to have these 2 refining furnaces kind of right here smack dab in the middle. They are pretty big, but we should still be able to, just kidding, we can't walk around them. All right, by golly, ladies and gentlemen, I think we've done it. Look at this beauty right over here. I am surrounded by thirst. Let me just go and take care of that really quickly. Look at these beauties right over here. The ability, we've gone from 2 of these puppies to 4. 2 recyclers and 2 advanced refined melting furnaces. So we will now be effectively, why the heck is this in the negatives? How does that work? What am I witnessing? Regardless, we now have 2 of these puppies at our disposal, and we will literally be able to double our output from the refined melting furnace, which is going to lead to us being able to create more steel bars, more titanium bars, more brick bars, and eventually more tungsten bars faster down the line. Perhaps even making this an update to prepare us for tungsten down the line, perhaps being a very long or long and grueling process of creating tungsten bars, which would be a very exciting prospect for the future, because that is one of the things, that's the only recipe that at this very moment we cannot make. So perhaps this is going to be a step in that direction, allowing us to hopefully increase our output for when tungsten does come to the game. And then also, this is a question that I was wondering myself, so let's find out if the new recycler has the same level as the old recycler. As you guys can see, we've got all of our levels here: mechanics, electronics, firearms, all that jazz. Does the new recycler have the the same levels? And the answer is yes, the levels do carry over. You do not need to upgrade, whatchamacallit, your, recyclers individually. They share the same levels, which is awesome because that means that now we are going to be able to double the output of our recyclers as well, which is great news for me and my army of freaking titanium fragments that I collected. Potentially we'll be getting a little bit more of today as well. Let's go ahead and take out those wires, make sure that that's going, and boom, the recyclers are chugging along. I'll get their fine melting furnaces chugging along later too, but look at that. And also while we're at it, just for the sake of science, I want to see how many resources we get back from, for example, breaking this over here with our outfits. Let's just go ahead and break that puppy down. Yes, sir. And we got 17 stone bricks and 9 oak planks back. That is actually a huge difference. If we go ahead and take off this outfit, y'all, like, we pretty much just got most of what it took to build that wall, because if I recall the wall correctly, long story short, what it takes to upgrade one of these puppies is going to be 20 bricks and 10 oak planks. So we only lost 1 oak plank and 3 stone bricks instead of what it usually takes, which, trust me when I say, is going to be a little bit more. So just go ahead and switch off into a different, that's not a bag, like, you know what I mean? Okay, let's switch off into a different outfit, not a different backpack. Go over here, try the exact same thing, bada bing, bada boom. We only got 11 stone bricks and 6 oak planks back, making that outfit actually incredible if you are planning any base renovations, because you will not lose much. It is still annoying that you do lose stuff while wearing the outfit. I do wish it was like 100% return rate for people who do want to renovate their base, but it is very, very close, like around like what, 90% if you think about it, since we got 9 out of those 10 oak planks back, which is pretty darn good, man. So I'm very stoked about that. The second ever outfit to have a perk associated with it. And of course, with this outfit, it's only perfect for us to wear the freaking breakfast backpack, you know, because we literally got our lunch bag, you know, ready to go, going off, long day of work ahead, and we got this backpack right here ready to go ahead and feed us throughout the day. I don't know, man. I just thought it was a perfect fit. Now, the unfortunate thing about this recycler and whatchamacallit, second refined furnace thingamabob is that currently, you can only unlock them by buying them via the in-game store. I can't show you because I already bought them, so they're not here anymore in my shop, but long story short, that is the only way of currently getting them, which I am actually really freaking annoyed about, and I do wish that, you know, I don't mind that they have it in the store if it was just like a shortcut to getting them. Personally, I think it would have been way cooler if they added in some sort of quest or something that you unlocked via the Act 2 storyline, which hopefully the next update should be coming for Chapter 2 sometime here in the near future. You know, I think that would have been really cool, especially because it's got this whole idea of like building out and being able to unlock additional workbenches. Seems like it would fit in very nicely with the kind of theme of this act and chapters and whatnot. So I don't know, man. I do wish that they added it in as some way to get it in game, but currently the only way to get it is literally to buy it, which is very freaking annoying. And I don't personally agree with. I think I think anything that is in the game, I don't mind if there's a shortcut to it that you can buy through the store, but I do think there has to be a way to get it free to play, which is I'm very disappointed in seeing in this. But let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below. I would absolutely love to hear. Now, you know what else I'd love to hear, ladies and gentlemen? The screams of our enemies begging for mercy, and that is exactly what we are about to go out and do in a limited time thing that we gotta absolutely capitalize upon absolutely ASAP over at none other than our favorite location. I don't know if I'd call it my favorite, but it's always a fun time headed on over there, especially if we got something a little special going on. We are heading over to the most dangerous bunker known to last day on Earth. Without further ado, let's make our way over to Bravo. We got some business that we got to go ahead and take care of over there. And in addition as well, that is not all those added to the update. There is more. In particular, it was the update that is added in support for Season 30 and Season 31. I saw some people confused about this in the patch notes when they came around. Long story short, it does not mean that Season 30 started when this new update came out, but it does mean that this update contains Season 30 and Season 31 with it. So long story short, without this update, Season 30 would not start with you. With this update, Season 30 will start for you. So it's just an update that contains everything new that was added in Season 30 and 31, but that stuff will not be visible to us until those seasons actually come around, which should be in about a week or so. We should see Season 30 starting, which hopefully also will have some Halloween themes and or events going on with it, because personally I think that would make a lot of sense, because, well, Halloween is like what, like 10 days away or something like that, man. It's getting close, baby. It's getting close. Don't mind me, just gotta make sure that the reactors over here stay nice and cool via liquid cooling with a little bit of vitamin P inserted as well for good measure. And ladies and gentlemen, let's make our way over down into Bunker Bravo, because now is the perfect time to capitalize, especially because the Bunker Bravo event this time around has brought back my favorite stuff. Also, this isn't all that we're doing today, because we also have some brand spanking new content coming in lads and lassies way as well after we go ahead and knock out a little bit of fun in none other than Bunker Bunker Bravo. But as we know, the Bunker Bravo event is going on, and when this is going on, if you're ever thinking about doing Bunker Bravo and you're like, maybe I will, maybe I won't, maybe I'm planning on doing it soon, wait until a Bunker Bravo event is going on, because it's always the absolute primest time. Zombies' health decreased by 25%, radioactive contamination decreased by half. So you're taking half the radiation you normally would, which is one of the hardest parts of Bunker Bravo, because radiation essentially means you have to finish each floor in a certain amount of time, otherwise you start to die. And then the damage done by the M16 decreased by 25% in Bunker Bravo. Love to see this perk in particular tends to rotate between different guns. Love to see the return of the M16, because the M16 is like borderline viable when it comes to all of the floors. Usually the M16 fully modded, you can take care of the second floor pretty easy peasy. Third and fourth floors start to get a little bit more difficult though, but with these various perks making the gun stronger, enemies having less health, and taking less radiation damage yourself, the M16 becomes freaking awesome. Also, because the best combination of mods for the M16, and this is why I love it so much, 3 of them are common mods. This right here is the best wombo combo of M16 that you can ask for. The grip, the red dot, the muzzle brake, the red laser is extremely rare. Okay, so I'll give you that. But those 3 common mods are absolutely bonkers for the M16 for recoil control, critical chances, and increasing the damage a little bit, making them awesome, because the common mods tend to be easier to craft, easier to acquire, and all that jazz. So saving up your M16s for Bunker Bravo when this event is going on is kind of sort of, how does one say, freaking incredible, man. Now, without further ado, we gotta go ahead and get a little bit busy. We're gonna open up some locks. We're gonna cancel the patrols. We're gonna activate the safety system. And as soon as we step across that door, the radiation is gonna start kicking in, and we are gonna be on a time limit. So I hope that you are prepared to absolutely haul booty and take care of this place ASAP. We're only taking 5 radiation points of damage at a time, as y'all can see. The reasoning for that is because we also do have whatchamacallit. Okay, hold on. I'm gonna go and just try to take down one of these turrets over here, because okay, I unfortunately am in range of the turret. I did not take him down in time. That's all right. Let's go and do a little bit of damage over here to these fellas. Oh no, the toxic darter is gonna be coming as well, and we are gonna be having to double back a little bit. We're gonna take a little bit of damage from these fellas. That is okay. That toxic darter, a guaranteed 40 damage every time he hits you, making him absolutely an obnoxious enemy. Let's go, and you know, I just want to try to like lure. There you go. Lure these enemies. We're gonna try to like run past those other dudes as soon as we can. Let's not get caught in any of these explosions, because the explosions that these guys provide are definitely not something you want to get caught in. They do a bunch of damage. And we're just gonna try to get right past these turrets right over here, because I want nothing to do with them. Let's open that up. Oh, we almost got exploded upon, but that's all right. We were able to run right past them, and we do have an exploder over here that we gotta worry about, which is gonna be a little bit obnoxious. Let's just go ahead and step a little bit out of that range, take out those parasites that are gonna be born, and voila, we were able to get past that. I just don't want to fight the heavy turrets, because they're a little bit tougher, a little bit more health, yada, yada, yada. And let's continue doing some damage to all these folks and trying to run up on us. I love the fact that our M16 barely misses if either. You know what I do miss though, dude? I miss when this event freaking, you know what it was? When this event actually brought down the enemy cell. We're gonna go back to that room over there a little bit later that y'all saw on the minimap. Don't you worry about that. But I miss when this event literally brought the enemy's health down by 50%. And not just that, it also brought down the radiation that you suffer by 50%. Actually, it might still be 50%. I might be a little bit mistaken by it. Let's go and try to get a little bit out of the way so we don't get caught up in that. We do have an exploder over there we got to worry about, but that's all right. Exploders die pretty easy peasy as long as you don't get caught up in them. They give you plenty of forewarning to take that out. Beautiful. We got one of those missions taken care of to give us some points for the battle pass, because this is a battle pass that we definitely want to max out, because at level 60, there's a pretty sick outfit that I want to get my hands on, dude. It's like the outfit from the freaking like Joker heist scene in whatchamacallit, the Dark Knight or whatever, which is pretty freaking sick if you ask me. You know what isn't sick though? The Roy zombie over there with his shield up. My boy, my guy, I need you to put that thing down over here, because I cannot shoot you while you have that thing up, and you are keeping it up for a suspiciously long time. There you go. Down she goes, and down goes the riot zombie as we continue making our way through the rest of this floor and all that it has to offer. Well, not all that it has to offer, because some of the things it has to offer are being taken care of by some of those perks that we activated. Specifically, this room. I hate you, riot zombie. This room that we are running across right now specifically has something over there. All of these enemies locked away. You want to know why? Because of that, bro. I hate you, Riot Zombie. Because of that, the thing we activated at the beginning of the floor, that thing is locked away, and we do not need to worry about those dudes getting in the way, which is awesome, because there are some pretty annoying zombies on the other side of that. Let's go and take it down easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and we are not picking up too much radiation. I also am wearing the Seaburn armor, which is a little bit overkill for this, I do admit, but listen, man, better to overkill than underkill, you know what I mean? No! Oh, that's not very good at all. That has the most has one of the most obnoxious freaking abilities in it. The dude, he's like literally one of my least favorite enemies that I gotta deal with. And oh, dude, you know what? I gotta freaking, I'm getting caught up in like the absolute worst place right now. Okay, there you go. Oh, we're taking a lot of damage from all of that spit. The spewer was just able to freaking throw around there, but we're gonna get a little bit of separation. We're gonna deal with those spewers in a second. We just want to take out the kind of tanky enemies so they do not help, like, you know, we kind of get in the way of taking down the spewer. And okay, that we started to get a little bit carried away there, but that's all right. We're doing A-okay, okie dokie, and we got 3 enemies over here that we gotta take down. They should be going down pretty easy. And then after that, the big boss, the real boss, will be appearing. We also got the riot zombie over there that we got to worry about in just a jiffy. We will do that in just a second as soon as that shield goes down. And as soon as our adversary appears, we have none other than someone who's already distracted by the turkeys. Lovely! Thanksgiving has come early for Liquidated A, ladies and gentlemen. And he's now going to be getting a little bit mad at us as long as our armor does not break, which it should not be breaking too quickly. We will be able to withstand his onslaught and be easy peasy lemon squeezy take this guy down. Our armor has hit the red though, but luckily we are able to distract the Liquidator every once in a while with the turkeys because he loves Thanksgiving and he wants to get a little bit of a meal early this year, and that's a-okay with me because that's a prime distraction where he's not hitting us for 17 damage a pop. This is similar to the damage. See you later, alligator! That you would be taking with SWAT armor because Seaburn armor does have the same armor protection as SWAT armor from what I recall, but it is the radiation resistance that you get from it and also the gas resistance that the helmet does provide. That helmet is freaking extra versatile, my guy. But all right, let's go and gobble up a little bit of food right there, and then I'll start healing up with my ability as well so we don't, I don't want to use my medical supplies quite yet, but you know what I do want to go and do? Get a fresh set of armor because I don't know if this armor is, gonna hold up through the rest of this place. And also really quickly gonna go ahead and double back through this place because I don't want to double back the other way because there are still some turrets that are very much so out to get me because I didn't kill them, but I want to go ahead and double back because we do still have that room with the one zombie that we passed by a little bit earlier. The reason we passed by it is that you don't need to beat that room to beat the floor, and once you beat the floor, no longer is radiation an issue, so it's just always easier to try to, long story short, beat the floor, then come back for this loot over here because this takes precious time out of your run that you do not want to be using until later. And bada bang, bada boom. That's some beautiful stuff right there, baby. I will happily be taking that. Thank you very kindly. Let's go and head out of here. We got that dude standing just right in the way. He's just chilling, man. Arm over the railing. That was as cool of an acid melter as I've ever seen. You know why he was cool? Because he didn't melt me. I'm sorry. I'm just traumatized by the freaking laboratory runs lately because in the laboratory, the first thing an acid melter will do is spit on you. And acid melter spit takes out about, 20-25% of your armor's health. Yeah, absolutely obnoxious, my friends, but it is okay. Let's make our way over to floor number 3. Star, but your armor is still broken. Don't worry, my friend, don't worry. We have fresh set right over here, ready and rearing to go. We also got a few M16s. I'm gonna try to blow through the rest of the durability on these before making our way to our full durability ones, because the full durability ones, you definitely want to be saving for like extended battles, like let's say a boss battle where there's a lot of health on the bosses, and well, you don't want to be going into your inventory menu too often, if you know what I mean. But all right, we have arrived at floor number 3. We're gonna be rocking the same things. We're gonna open up the locks and cancel the patrol because that is my favorite wombo combo, if you ask me. Activate the safety system before we go ahead and dive on into here. Just want to go ahead and remind you all, go to the link at the very tippy top of the description. TUNGSTEN.TV/Starsnipe. We're live every single Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time, playing Last Day on Earth, having a ball right after work for me, kicking off the weekend. Right, we got the face cam on, we got the live chat rolling. Y'all can interact with the chat and see my face as we are having fun every Friday at 6 p.m. Eastern time. If you don't know what time that starts, your local time zone, TUNGSTEN.TV/Starsnipe schedule will be able to go ahead and help you out. Also, a link at the top of the description and in the pinned comment. Be sure to pop on over there. We're always live, same time, same place, every single week, having an absolute ball, playing some Last Day on Earth, and just kicking the weekend off right. So hopefully I see you folks, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls over there for a little bit more bonus Last Day on Earth content. But now, if you'll excuse me, we got some content to tend to, known as murdering some zombies. Yellow Screamer, how's it going? Let's go ahead and take you down before you even bother to get too close to me. And we're gonna kill that toxic darter absolutely ASAP because, dude, that guaranteed 40 damage is absolutely obnoxious and not something that I want to be dealing with on a consistent basis. Oy vey, we got a spewer over here that we got to deal with, a very obnoxious enemy, if you ask me. Let's go and get the exploder to explode. Let's take out the spewer, and then we just got a regular stormtrooper. Dude, that's the thing about all the enemies, man. All the enemies are like literally built to slow you down, make you double back, do all that jazz. Yo, 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 my weapons have broke. That is not what we wanted, not one bit. Okay. Yeah, all the enemies are like pretty much built to try to like, so they live as long as possible. They're either very tanky or they can regenerate, or they try to like force you backwards with like explosions. Like literally all of the zombies are like built to just like make your run and try to take as much time as possible. And that's again just kind of like a feature of Bunker Bravo, because like if you take too long, it's GG no re, baby. You gotta reset the whole entire floor. Like acid melters that you don't want to get caught in. You know, you got the toxic spirits that do the guaranteed 40 damage, riot zombies which you can't kill while they have their shield up. Like all of these enemies that are just obnoxious to take down, because that's Bunker Bravo's goal. They want you, or like tanky enemies that you don't do full damage to. You know, that's another example. Because there are a lot of tanky zombies in, this place, or exploders that literally explode and you can't stop the explosion. Otherwise, they're just stuck at 1 health, and that forces you to kind of take time away from your run so that, you know, like, you don't freaking die, because they are insta-kills. You know, if you get caught on an explosion, You're done. You're done, son. You're not making your way out of that one, I tell you what. But, you know, it is what it is. It's just the way Bunker Bravo rolls. And you know what? I'm ready to roll just like that as well. Call me a roly-poly. I'm ready to roll, baby. And all right, let's get that guy to explode. Take down the the spewer and make our way through there. That spit also, man. That spit is extra obnoxious because not only does it damage you when you're stuck in it. I hate you, Riot Zombie. It damages you when you're stuck in it. It heals the spewer when they walk in it. And you obviously don't want to be standing in it too long, which kind of forces you to kind of like back up to deal with it. And dude, please put your shield down, man. This is what I'm talking about, man. Riot Zombies, literally the worst. Thank you so much, my friend. I appreciate that. Sometimes I've literally seen them hold it up for like 30 seconds. I might be exaggerating, but like, dude, they hold it up for ridiculously long amounts of time. It's no bueno if you ask me. And yo, what's up, Exploder? Let's get you to explode before you get too close to me. We got an acid melter over here that we can take down before they melt my face off. Let's get another M16 up into there, and we are coming up on, I'd say like the 2/3 check mark of this, of this floor. This one, I don't know, man. This floor goes by pretty quickly, I would say. But it is the last part that we got to worry about, because the last part is where we got to face arguably the most difficult boss of the entire run. At least I think so, Dr. Dread, because his ability to freaking stun you, one-hit kill you, and summon enemies to do his building. Not very fun, man. Not very cash money of him to do. But you know what? That's right. We'll come back for that chest a little bit later. Don't you worry about that, Riot Zombie. Gosh darn it, he did what I didn't want him to do. He put the freaking shield up. My guy, why must you be like, why do you do this? Why do you do this? Huh? Why are you running? Why are you walking towards me? Bro, like, literally, put that thing down. Put it down. Put her down. I want to put some bullets in your face, my friend. Thank you very much. Start to swim past the Riot Zombie and just deal with them later, dude. I always feel like if I do that, it's like gonna come back and haunt me at the worst time possible and I'm gonna somehow die. Because that's my luck when it comes to this, man. Whenever I let zombies live and I don't, like, thoroughly kill them, they always come back to freaking bite me in the butt. And guess what, man? I don't want this butt getting bitten right now. Hey, yo, let's get the heck out of there. Sidestep that fella. Take him down. We got no enemies in here because we, locked them away. We got a slasher coming up our way. We definitely want to take him down before he gets close to us because he's capable of causing bleeding. Yay! And then when you get over here, this turret on the left always has less health than the one on the right. Always break that. Hug the left wall and you will not have to deal with the heavy turret over there. Then once you get on the radar between these two, thread the needle. You want to take down the 250 alt turret right over there. He's done so. We got the exploding zombie over here who's about to explode. Screamer over here is about to hit me. I was gonna say about to die as well, but no, not quite yet. And there you go. He is down, and now we don't have to deal with the heavy-duty turrets that have twice as much health and also can, like, you know, throw grenades at you and stuff. Instead, we just run on by. We got a little bit of water that we gotta drink. Hopefully, we don't have to pee in the middle of this battle. Good. Always the sketchy part about that. And we got Dr. Dread coming out to play at 800, 600, 400, and 200 health. He will spawn in enemies always in the same order. And the first round of enemies is Riot Shield Zombies. Whenever he yells, you gotta be on the other side of a pillar to survive the yell. Otherwise, he will stun you. And then if he hits you, like, I mean, I don't know if it's like necessarily a one-hit kill, but it's gonna be pretty darn close. Long story short, we just gotta like get these guys to freaky. There we go. Put the shield down. Put her down. Put her down. Let's freaking go, dude. If you have like really bad luck with these Riot Zombies, like I'm not even kidding when I say they will cause you immense pain and suffering. Now, anyways, you know what we're gonna want to do? Get him pretty close here to 600 health, and then we're gonna just try to like run him around a little bit. Yellow, good sir. Get on the other side of that, do a little bit of damage to him, and we're gonna try and summon Stinky McStinkface over there and deal with him when the time does come. Let's just get on the other side of this yell, and then we can continue sidestepping the fetid corpse and taking him down right as his stank wears off, and then we continue sidestepping our friend Dr. Dread over here. He's gonna yell a little bit. We're gonna go and do a little bit more damage to him. We're gonna summon up that guy because we got a toxic spewer coming our way as well. Just make sure that we get a little bit of separation. We should be able to take him down. He's on the other side of the freaking wall for some reason. Take him down, easy peasy lemon squeeze. Let's definitely go in and get one of these. And here's the thing, man. If we play our cards right, the last zombie that Dr. Dread summons, we don't even have to deal with. Just get him very close to 200 health. Absolutely mow him down. Bada bing, bada boom. That last slasher spawned in. But guess what, man? I don't care about you. I'm getting the heck out of here. And as soon as I come back to floor number 3 to claim the rest of my loot that I walked by a little bit earlier, that slasher will be gone. Big brain plays only from professional gamer man Starsnipe. That is what you come here for. This is what I provide. And all right, just want to make sure that we continue sidestepping these turrets. My brain sometimes just goes on autopilot whenever I come back to get that chest, and I just like run through the middle of that hallway, and the heavy turrets start gunning me down. Not very cool. You got to remember that they're still alive if you decided to not take down all of them. And now we make our way over here, and now we claim some incredible things. We still have all the things over at the top floor of the lobby that were sent our way, but we got some things over here that we definitely want to be claiming, especially that a car battery, man, especially if you're trying to build an ATV. Mwah, absolutely magnifico. Not to mention, it's just good to stockpile some of these real resources, and that car battery is a very, very difficult thing to acquire, and there's an even more difficult thing to acquire that we're gonna be getting from the bonus chest in the 4th floor. It's a little thing known as, if you don't already know, you'll find out in just a little bit. But yeah, we still got all that loot topside to go in and claim in the not too distant future. We'll be doing that, but the even more not too distant future, we have floor number 4 to deal with. And this time, we're gonna continue rocking the same perks, man. I don't know what it is, but I really, like, those are just my 2 favorite once you get them built up. You can only pick 2 at a time, right? But I gotta say, canceling the patrols and opening the locks. Opening locks is a very hard one to build, by the way. If not, I like the deactivating the turrets, makes things a little bit easier. Or ventilation clearance, because like then you don't have to deal with freaking spewers crawling out of those vents a few times on each floor, you know, but it is what it is. Eat a little bit of food. Make sure that we're all nourished. All right, we're good on water. We're good on food. I don't have to pee. Hopefully I don't have to start peeing in the middle of this floor. Got plenty of medical supplies to get us through here. Hopefully enough armor durability to get us through here as well. Without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get to it. How you doing? No, it's an exploder we gotta deal with first. That is like the last person I was hoping to deal with, but whatever. We only got 1 hit off on me, and his babies will be getting no hits off on me. We got an explosive zombie over here. We're gonna deal with him. We're gonna try to deal with that acid melter before it even manages to get 1 hit off on us. We got another exploder. Luckily, it's stuck in the muck, and we are not gonna have to deal with him because he is way too slow to even get close to us. We got a stormtrooper over here that we are going to mow down, and then a few parasites to get mowed down as well. Bada bing, bada boom. We are good to go. We just got 1 last zombie in this room. Is gonna be nice and cleared. It's just a screamer. Tanky zombie, but not the most difficult to take down. Hopefully I got enough weapons as well to get us through this floor. I think I should, but like, I am getting a little bit sus. Time will tell. We shall see. Let's go and take down the exploder over here. Barrel roll that out of there. We got the juggernaut to take down a relatively tanky enemy. And then all of the babies, a lot of them, dude, looking like a freaking, the birth unit of a hospital with all the babies coming out of these exploders, except, well, usually hospitals don't have zombie babies. Those are significantly more terrifying prospect, if you ask me. And let's just go and take down the spewer before he gets to spewing a little bit too much. And he is done. Just the rest of this long hallway. We got a few more zombies awaiting us, plus a zombie that's gonna be crawling out of this obnoxious event right over here. Come on out to play. There you go. He's coming on out. And we are sidestepping that kind of. As long as the acid melter doesn't get a spit off on us, I think we should have enough armor durability to get us through the rest of this floor. If not, I don't know. Hopefully things don't get too complicated here with our significant decrease in armor durability. Take down the melter. Let's go and get a little bit of separation from there. Oh, no. And there you go. We're just going on the other side of that spewer and try to take him down before. No. That's like the last thing we want to do. You do not want to get caught in a scream when there's zombies like that around. Now, ladies and gentlemen, that's the fan-freaking-tastic thing about this channel. Not only do I tell you what to do, not only do I show you what to do, not only do I tell you what not to do, but I also show you what not to do. That right there that got me killed. Don't do that. Don't do that. Don't get too thirsty and up close and personal with those screamers, because they can scream. And then if you're fighting another zombie, it can get very ugly very fast, especially when they're doing damage per second with their literal spit. But you know what? It is what it is, because that's also a great learning opportunity to show y'all that you get all of your stuff back over here. And kind of one of the interesting little catches, I should say, of doing Bunker Bravo runs. If you die in the middle of it, you don't like have to necessarily restart. You might have to. It all depends on how much radiation you pick up, because once you start again, all that radiation that we picked up from our initial run is still there. So you got to spend a bunch of time going back to where you died, right? Just kind of like going through this entire section. And these zombies that came out of vents you got to deal with again, yada, yada, yada. But also all the radiation you picked up will still be there, which is why when this event's going on and radiation is a little bit more forgiving, it's actually a really big thing, because if, you know, if something really bad like this does happen, you do have a little more leeway. Otherwise, you got to start using the freaking like anti-rad pills and complicated things like that if you want to try to get, you know, out alive of some of these things. But it is what it is, so just make sure that the screamer over here does not yell at us. We got this vent guy who's gonna be coming out of there. But yeah, all the zombies you killed will already be dead unless they came out of a vent. And like, it's not the end of the world, but it can definitely get pretty bad. Bro, I despise you, Riot Zombie. Literally the worst. It can definitely get pretty bad depending on how much radiation you've picked up, how long you spent on the floor, yada, yada, yada. And again, you can take things like anti-rads, anti-radiation pills and jazz like that to help you with it. But I'm doing my best to use none of that stuff, because I just want to kill some good old-fashioned zombies, and dude, you better not spit. Okay, beautiful. The acid melter spit is the worst. Let's go and take down some of these zombies over here by the turrets. That is where the patrol would have come out of if they lived. The good thing is that we unalived them. Let's go and get a full durability M16 up into here, because we're definitely gonna need that. Oh, just got a little bit exploded over there, but that's all right. We'll live. We'll take down the toxic darter and then barrel roll our way through there. as long as we don't get exploded by those turrets, we should be in pretty good shape. Because, yeah, I mean, that's the thing about the turrets on this floor. And the turrets on most floors, there's pretty cheeky ways to get around them relatively safely, which is usually a good thing to capitalize upon because they got a lot of health and they can be a little bit annoying to take down. We're going to have a vent boy coming out of there. Hello, vent boy. How do you do? How is the vent? I hope your home, your eventually home over there is very cozy. But now you crawled out of there and you had to get all uncozy. That's why just stay in the vent next time. That way, maybe you will survive the onslaught of murder I provide. And let's definitely take down that toxic darter. And let's go and get some full durability M16. Just gonna have one more enemy on the other side of this. Just a streamer. And then we got the boss. Trick to this boss, there's two things you want to do. As soon as you get in here, yeet, activate this, activate that. Otherwise, this room will explode. Then you want to get not too close to the cocoon, kind of like this middling area or so, and just start shooting. If you shoot parasites, so be it. That'll protect you. If you don't shoot parasites, you're shooting the cocoon. And that is a very good thing. If you gotta move, you gotta move. Make those adjustments as they become necessary. And you know what? After we take out this next wave of parasites really quickly, I don't know. I mean, I think we have enough durability. Never mind. We're good, fam. We're good. See you later, cocoon. I thought we might need to get another M16 up another rotation, but that was not a thing at all. And the cocoon is dead. If you get too close, it'll fart on you, do a lot of damage to you. Not very fun. 0 out of 10 would not recommend. You know what I would recommend, though? Heading on back and claiming our goodies, because the goodies over here, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you. I mean, they're pretty good. That's why they're called goodies. You know what I mean? Boom! Love to see the gas cylinder coming away. One of the only ways to acquire a gas cylinder outside of like Battle Pass and stuff like that is literally from Bunker Bravo, and that right there is one of the 2 places in Bunker Bravo that it does provide. The other place, we're about to send Topside back into the lobby, and we're about to go look at our full haul of loot from Bunker Bravo. All the loot we've gotten so far, been bonus loot. The main attraction, the main pull of this place is gonna be right back up on floor number 1 after we have cleared out the rest of this joint. So without further ado, the moment of truth is coming up on us because we got 3 really big chests that we would like to open. I like opening chests. It's a favorite pastime of mine. You want to know why? Because they got loot inside, just like that. Carbon composites, factory parts, and a whole other plethora of goodies as well that I'll happily be getting my grubby little fingers upon. Thank you very much. My inventory's a little bit full. I'll probably come back for this. Just boom, we got more car batteries. We got some high-tech components, which is also an annoying thing to get sometimes. More factory parts. Again, just plenty of goodies that I will definitely be getting my hands upon. And then finally, the last chest over here. Boom! Yet another gas cylinder and a lot of stuff, a lot of stuff that we are getting over here. More high-tech components, steel plates, factory parts, carbon composites, cogs, and rubber as well, which do go towards a few things, primarily the ATV. And there's a bunch of jazz like that I'll go ahead and pick up for now. I'll be putting some stuff away and coming back for the rest of the stuff because this is not stuff that I want to be leaving behind because it's pretty freaking good, I tell you. But there you have it, Bunker Bravo. Nice and complete, and I did promise a little bit more new content as well. Boom! What y'all are seeing is exactly that. This was shared by the developers of Last Day on Earth with the caption, there will definitely be no shortage of tools, and what we are seeing appear to be a few more new workbenches that have to do primarily with the settlement. We've been breaking down a ton of these workbenches over the past few videos, and long story short, dude, like it literally looks like there's gonna be like, I wanna say like 10 or more new workbenches introduced in this next upcoming update that is gonna kind of like, you know, expand on the settlement. And these 3 over here look like they'll include a few things. It says there's gonna be no shortage of tools. One appears to literally be some sort of like a tool chest. Another one appears to be some sort of like, I don't know. I'm not super familiar with what the second one is. The one that kind of like has some clamps and looks to be like clamping stuff down, but you know, probably just some way of, you know, building up resources or building up new resources for then putting into the settlement and building up the settlement some more, hopefully with some custom actually buildings and not just, you know, completing the buildings that are already like pre-provided. And then the first one also appears to be a little bit on the interesting side. Appears to maybe be like some sort of like a planning tool or something like that. I don't know. It's got all these like various clamps, calipers, freaking measurements, right triangles, rulers, all that jazz, and even a little bit of paint. So again, we're just seeing what appears to be like even more workbenches that will be utilized inside of the settlement for, well, building up the settlement. And this is just a really exciting prospect because of like literally like it'll like so far the settlement buildings we built up look like they only take up like a third of the map of the actual settlement location. So it looks like there's gonna be a ton of room to expand, and these new workbenches that we are seeing are probably gonna have to do with what we're gonna be able to build in those areas, and just the wide plethora and variety of workbenches that we have seen teased for this forthcoming update has me really excited about what the future holds and how exactly we'll be able to build up this settlement. But let me know what y'all think in that comment section down below. I'm absolutely thrilled to hear about this and thrilled to hopefully finally get this update in the near future. But with that said, that's gonna start wrapping it up for me for now. Thank you guys a whole ton for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. See ya.